Так, ну ладно. Поехали дальше. Закрыть там. Тоже закрыто. Кто-то к этим, к жилым отсекам. Погнали. Капитан Вентралис. Так, и...
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
У него голос поменялся.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that
Или просто в другой микрофон записывал.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Ну, надо
How are your
полезешь.
people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
What the fuck? Почему это у меня в руках? О! А то мне надоело одиночными стрелять. Это хотя бы раздает.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
They always attack here? It's an obvious kill zone.
Their only other option is over the mountain and down through the ducts, and they freeze like everyone else. I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Ну и, конечно, урон был хороший, но, блин, одиночки с, условно говоря, со штурмовой винтовки стрелять, ну так себе. Если на то нет такой острой необходимости, скажем так. Так, давайте-ка больной ученый и здоровый ученый. Что у вас здесь есть? Сейчас мы вас полутаем. Все, давайте мне. Опыт, лут, все мое. Так, зря достал, убрать. Да господи, твою. Ой, так. Поехали вниз. Рано. Поехали наверх. Я думал, тут какое-то другое помещение будет, а нет. Здесь важное помещение. Блин, фига себе, как мне рано колос попался. Я помню, когда проходил, мне за всю игру он вообще не выпал. Или там выпал ближе к концу, когда мне уже нафиг не нужен был.
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Не отстану.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Жаль, ее вот прям вот подоебывать нельзя.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Она взяла и психанула.
What?
Sorry, I'll leave.
Ай, ладно. Хрен с тобой. Это бесполезное занятие.
I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement, I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
Ну,
Let's
логично,
have a
да.
look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
Показывай, что есть. Не, ну Титан по сравнению с Колоссом, конечно, говно. Биоусилитель тоже говно. О, сюда и сюда. Больше у тебя ничего интересного нет. Доктор Палон. О, аптечка.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep
О,
since the
извините,
attack.
побеспокоил.
Yeah, is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job.
Чел, я все равно узнаю.
But the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work, not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened, not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Так, тут там ловить нечего мне.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
What's wrong with these people?
Accessing logs. They were in the midst of an experiment when the shutdown began.
When you were taken offline.
Without my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine breach occurred.
What are you doing over here?
I administrate the systems of all of the various Peak 15 facilities.
Our medic is... Well, he's not with us anymore. Mira's running the automatic systems for us.
What treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. An unknown toxin is present within the tissues of each patient.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
What do you want?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments.
Да, и чё? Я
We
её починил.
reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
What will it take to get
the quarantine? Once you're in there, look for our notes.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Sala, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide...
What's wrong with these
Without
people?
my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine... I'm afraid treatment... Certainly, Commander. One moment.
Так, ну ладненько.
What?
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Может, ты что нового скажешь? А, нет.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Ну-ну. Ладно. А о чем там поговорить надо с этим было? С воякой.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Да. Вот теперь можно пойти туда, где мы этого Волоса видели. Не Элкора. Давай в темпе, шевели своими. Ты спектр или где? Ладно, там Талия, Лиара не сильно могут быть подготовлены к такому. Ну ты-то чё? Ты еще сейчас в средней броне, по-моему. А, еще станция.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
И давай его выращивать.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need
Давай
to know everything
продолжай.
about the Rachni.
Пускай
I
там
told you all I
понервничаю.
can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
О, блин.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I
Мисклик.
told you all I can.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
А, ёпта. Моё. Здесь закрыто.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap.
Аптечка мне не нужна.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out.
Да,
You
есть
got a
такое.
death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Блять, не умничай. Еще одна аптечка. Опа, ящик. успел. Моё. Ай, пофиг. Зато отдадим. Так, мы выделили 4 химреагента, смесь из которых сможет противодействовать токсину. Они должны быть смешаны в точных пропорциях. При поступлении каждого реагента оборудование обозначает минимальное и максимальное количество, необходимое для смешивания. Переизбыток или недостаток перечеркнет результат. Хорошо.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Ох ты.
I thought she seemed odd.
She's surrounded by Geth and pointing a gun at us. Shoot her!
You're not as stupid as you look. Weapons free!
Как-то это истерично сейчас прозвучало со стороны командора. Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу. А, ну да, конечно, теперь он нормально стреляет автоматом. Я думал, он более, ну, жестко скажет. Да, да.
They came out of there.
That door's locked. How can I get in?
A team lead would have access, like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead. Yeah.
Я думал, более жестко просто скажет. А он такой, типа, бля, у них стволы, убейте их. Как будто он сомневается, что он с этим справится. Ну, спрашивать просто про охранника было глупо. Типа, мол, а что с охранником? А что с ним? Вот. А так? Надо было другой, типа, диаложик выбрать. Ага.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable.
Well, I can be.
I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Вот так вот.
Let me guess. Saren, the Spectre?
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Что, предлагаешь всю охрану грохнуть?
You have access to that?
The maintenance area, yes. Take my pass, but there's just snow back there.
Меня это устраивает.
An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Чисто, чтобы героев формануть, не более того.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Без проблем. Опа, левел-ап. Левел-ап, это хорошо. Вот это себе подтяну, первую помощь. Что мы можем сделать? Тали часто пользуется подъемом. Вот и Тали, Лиара. Или аптечку ей гасануть. В максимум. Нет, давайте подъем. Ну, это и дробовики надо докачивать.
They seem to be coming along well.
They don't look much better.
It'll take time for them to recover. They're through the worst.
Good news.
Так, здесь у нас... Может, еще раз? Ладно, фиг с тобой. Сейчас ради интереса схожу до того чувака, узнаю, что они там от нас скрывают. Да.
What's on your mind?
Окей. Да, мне тоже в последнее время зима перестала нравиться. Куда-нибудь потеплее бы переехать. Но, увы, пока никак.
Something you need?
I was attacked by the Asari who was in here. She killed your guard.
Dr. Ayalis? But she seemed like the most stable one here.
She was a huntress pledged to the matriarch. A group of Geth were with her.
Geth? I didn't know. God's honest truth, I thought she was just another egghead.
О, господи, дайте Оскара этому мужику.
You and me both.
Такой я аж не знал, вот сучка. Ну, я там перейду какого-то зараза. Кто-нибудь. Настолько убедительно, что прям пиздец. А я, помнится, раньше, ну, когда не знал, что вот можно попасть в тех зоны, то, что нужно лекарствами смешать, я шел, ну, типа, напрямки, так сказать, как через тот лифт, который рядом был, как мы заходили в жилые помещения. Залазил через тот лифт и погнали. И потом, типа, для меня было, ну, я еще подростком был, для меня было удивление, типа, этот черт на меня напал. Я такой, вот ты дерьмо. Отлично. Так, что у нас тут? Отлично. Так. О, здравствуйте, Бенезия.
There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she's a member of my crew.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
Ну, сейчас, значит, познакомлюсь, судя по всему.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Отлично. Следующий заход, пожалуйста. Мне кажется, реально, походу, надо уровень сложности повышать с этого. С безумного на самый максимальный. Ой, точнее, с невыносимого на безумный. Если я правильно помню. Ох, фига их там. Так, а остальные где что застряли? Выходите, пожалуйста. Ты выходи. Сейчас я знаю, я походу. Где ты? Ага. Откисай. Готов. Тоже готов. А еще не все. Отлично. Мне прям эта пушка прям нравится.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light.
Фанатик
Everything is
с промытыми
clear.
мозгами. Ваши бойцы-соплячки, ну как-то да. Ну ладно, не буду так говорить, потому что, может, все-таки не тот уровень сложности.
Start talking, Venezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me.
Нормально такая служанка возрастом около 1000 лет или больше 1000 лет.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
Серьезно?
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed
Это очень
the data to an
серьезная
OSD.
служаночка.
Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination, but you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
Ну чё, к оружию, к бою?
Die.
Чё вы стоите, атакуйте ее? Блять, стоят такие, смотрят.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see
У
you.
нее сейчас были на мгновение глаза, как при объятии вечности.
They always said there would be a...
Угу. Да ладно, пофиг, не буду никакой лут искать. Плевать.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind, the children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the
Типичные
Krogan go
кварианцы.
too far. This is a
Ничему их
chance
жизнь
for
не
us to
учит.
atone. She has done nothing to us.
Типа,
Companions hear the truth.
вы силой хотели убрать гетов, и что из этого вышло? Вы предлагаете силой убрать королеву Рахни. Скорее всего, последствия тоже будут определенные.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Так. Какая-то тревога заревела. Как много дверей. Так, к этим я уже зайти не могу. Зато теперь могу в риск лаборатории попасть. Охереть, у вас тут комплекс. Этого типа... Это все контейнеры для выращивания? Ебать. Я попал.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a council specter. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the operations
Tartakovsky.
director. I would stand and shake hand, but you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship.
Интересно, почему он не мог встать?
This was Ragnar ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Ragnar, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Ragnar. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Ragnar do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Ragnar are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Ragnar are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes?
Чего ты не ходок-то?
Mother always say I would meet a bad end. I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give
Как, блять, вот как ты это не увидел? Он нахуй не маленький так-то. Он вообще не маленький. И слышно, как его... Как он вылазит и ходит. И ты выше его был. Как ты... Я не понимаю. По всем показателям он должен был видеть. Не он, так, блин, кто-то из этих двоих. What the fuck?
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Sic Semper
That is not the correct code.
Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified.
А теперь бежим. И бежим, как никогда не бежали. Ай, блядь, больно. Это было на грани. Я уже думал так стильно, типа постоять, пострелять, типа подождать, пока прибегут ребята остальные. Угу. Лиара откисла, я тут тоже чуть кони не двинул. Однако. Ну все, с Новерией мы походу закончили. Отработали четко и быстро. Как профессионалы.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Они сейчас будут не мозги сношать за то, что я Рах не отпустил, да?
Patch him through,
Да
Joker.
пофиг, давайте.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be
Блять,
wiped
надо
out
было
last
их
time
просто
around.
типа дайте вот нахуй. Отстали.
Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Miss Williams, Commander, we need to talk. If we do not resolve this situation now,
Как?
I am afraid things might become...
Как это, блядь, пришло к этой ситуации?
Awkward,
Объясните мне, пожалуйста.
I hope we can keep this civilized.
Я конкретно
I do not want
сказал
things to become unpleasant.
Лиаре,
Because it's been so
что я в ней
pleasant
заинтересован.
lately. Look,
Я конкретно
somebody
сказал
in this room
Эшли.
needs to make a choice. It ain't me, and it ain't you.
Maybe we should try to work this out.
Я сказал Эшли, что я в ней не заинтересован. Она такая, типа, ну это мы еще посмотрим. Какого, блядь, хрена?
Of you? You're not even our species.
Perhaps that is why you feel threatened. I am a rival unlike any you have faced before. Hostility is a
Я
common
понять не
reaction
могу,
to the
серьезно. Я
unfamiliar.
конкретно расставил уже вроде приоритеты. Может, я где-то что-то...
I'll show you what my hostile reaction is like.
Может, я где-то что-то неправильно нажимаю или что, но я же вроде как конкретно расставил, что типа, Лиара, мне интересно, а ты забей. Или я должен ей прям жестко был сказать, типа, забудь, у нас там типа дисциплина и вся фигня.
I won't have my crew fighting.
I agree, Shepard, which is why you must choose Ashley or me.
We're not married, Shepard. You want to get involved with some alien? Go ahead. It's none of my business.
I never meant for you to get hurt. But Liara's the one I really care about.
Hey, we're all grown-ups here, right? Hope you two will be happy together. If you don't mind, I need to clean my gear.
Давай, иди чисти свое оружие.
I feel bad for her, Shepard. I hope she'll be okay.
Ash is pretty tough. She'll be fine.
I suppose you're right. I'm sorry you were put in this position, but I'm glad you chose me. I don't believe we should continue this discussion here in the comm room, Shepard. You know where to find me if you want to have a more private conversation.
Не боись, я зайду к тебе поговорить. Как в принципе и ко всем остальным. Шепард, Ляса, Точер. Ладненько. Думаю, на этом можно закругляться. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующем цикле серий в Mass Effect. Там, я не знаю, может, подхвачу еще какое-нибудь продолжение какого-нибудь игры, там вот Pillars of Eternity. Hotline Miami, но это скорее всего. И с Hotline Miami точно закончу. С Pillars of Eternity немножко сложнее ситуация. То, что там на среднем уровне мне раздирают жопу. Sleeping Dogs, скорее всего, продолжать не буду, потому что это я так и не понял, что у меня за хуйня произошла, что у меня есть все, что у меня там могло быть открыто, и, наверное, даже это оставлю видео на канале, может, приски буду возвращаться там чисто побегать, подраться, но не более того, и то не факт. А так, ну, также периодически, наверное, буду вываливать записи Hell Let Loose, сейчас еще я в Squad начал немного играть. Но это пока не точно. Сейчас, я думаю, сосредоточиться, наверное, конкретно на Mass Effect и, может быть, еще на какой-нибудь игре на подхват. Ну, а пока так. Так что до следующего раза. Всем пока.